Eagle enthusiasts, welcome back. My name, of course, is Overtated. This is Production Line. We're playing with the brand new Design Variety Pack. And yes, our bird empire has just taken to the skies. That's right. That was quite a good metaphor, actually. I'm pretty happy with myself. Anyway, yes, money-wise, I mean, things could be better. Things could be going better, but that's okay. We're now making just about every type of car that we possibly can at this stage in the game, and we're looking to expand that very, very shortly with a brand new car design, which we are 60% of the way through at the moment. That's the compact type, and then I guess we could get a second compact type. That would probably be an idea, right? I think that would be a pretty darn good idea. Okay, so that's sort of like the car design side of things. That's good. Happy with that. Our production efficiency at the moment is not too bad. I actually really want to focus on trying to make this number as high as I possibly can. Just because usually what happens is, you know, I get to about this stage in the game, and then I start to think, okay, hey, well, I'm gonna replace the entirety of the fit body process, or I'm gonna replace the chassis assembly with a dedicated chassis assembly process. But this time, I want to prioritize efficiency over sort of just general splurging and expansion for two reasons, really. First of all, I mean, the amount of money that we have at the moment, it's actually fairly limited, all things considered. We've got this massive, great hulking loan, which is causing me a significant amount of problems, actually, or should I say, it will cause me a significant amount of problems later down the line. But that's okay. It doesn't actually matter. At the moment, we seem to be surviving. But the point that I'm trying to make is that we don't really want to be spending all of our money on a whole bunch of extra, really expensive equipment, and we don't want to be spending all of our money on expanding the factory to adjacent lots. Even though we have the opportunity to do that, and we absolutely will be doing that, I wanna keep things relatively tight, relatively trim in this center factory section. Anyway, that's kind of by the by. Yes, so it's all about efficiencies. We're gonna try and make sure that we get as high a number as possible of our machines running at any one given time. I think we've got extra robots 3 on fit accessories, and that seems to be absolutely fine for what we require of it. I could get some upgrades. I could get some extra robots, but I don't think that would be the greatest. I mean, 22 minutes and it's basically 23 minutes, and then you do it in 12. So yeah, we're just not quite to the point where we need 2 fit accessory machines. But we could get to that point if we were to upgrade the fit engine stations. Because at the moment, this process is all fine. This process is all fine. This process, and this process, and this process, and this process could all do with a little bit of further optimization, but that's okay. Doesn't actually matter at the moment. Liquid cooled welding, I do want to get for the chassis assembly. That's going to happen, which again is just going to be a nice little speed boost. Let's bump it into 3. Chassis assembly and 26 others. Where can we get that liquid cooled welding? Can we get that to the fit body upgrades as well? I think we can. Right. I'll take it on the chassis assembly. Even though I don't actually need it, I'm going to get it anyway. Just to sort of help things along. Yep, that should be grand. Okay, a little bit of a backlog building up here, but that's okay. Also, you know what I was thinking of doing? I was thinking maybe I should start thinking about assembly. I should start thinking about the assembly of certain things, i.e. I should start thinking about brake manufacture over anything else, because I think I can still unlock the brake manufacturer specialization, for example, right? Let's get engine specialization, let's get wheel specialization, and then we'll just get brake specialization as well. Wheel specialization, engine specialization, there we go. Yeah, and so we could start manufacturing the brakes before we have a specific area to fit them, if that makes sense, which would sort of further help our cash flow and mean that we could sort of skip the process, skip the breakdown of the process, and instead jump straight to the manufacturing, which might not actually be the worst idea in the world. So we might give that a shot. I do want to sort of push my my production a little bit higher. Okay, I'm gonna reconnect this fit accessories station. I've already got all the upgrades there. Let's get the upgrades here. Let's buy Robots 1. Robots 1 give a 10% speed boost, so it's absolutely worth doing that there. Okay. See if that makes any difference. That's going to take 11 minutes, and you're going to take 14 minutes. Which I think should be fine. Yeah, so basically we should not see any backlogs as far as I'm concerned. We should be able to withstand. In fact, theoretically, we should be able to withstand a little bit more input from this area. In fact, we could in fact double this setup, and I think still probably be fine over at the fit accessories area. We might need to get another fit engine area, but we'll probably keep an eye out for getting that upgraded in a bit. Right. Let's wait until the compact body is done, and also the Bluetooth phone support as well. That's going to be quite nice. Let's get that upgraded. Let's edit our models. Let's apply to all super high-end stuff, and also the luxury stuff as well, just the regular luxury stuff. That will mean that there's a whole bunch of uninstalled features that are now going to mean discounts. That is a $40,000 car. That is an absolute bargain, I must say. Uninstalled features, do we want to bump that up to 25-30%? Sure. Come on. 30 grand for a car. That is such a good deal. That is such a good deal. All right, what am I researching right now? I'm researching voice recognition. You know what? Honestly, ditch this. Can I? How do I get rid of this? Go engine specialization. Give me engine specialization here. There we go. Research now. That can be removed from the queue. I'm not gonna super concern myself with voice recognition, even though it would be good to get because we've already got the ability to fit it. We can fit it right here, I believe. No, fit electronics. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Waiting for resources, that's fine. Yeah, voice recognition and premium music are the two other unlocks that we can get for the Fit Electronics station, which is nice. It's a nice little bonus, but not super necessary, I don't think. Compact body is going to be done real soon. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be glorious. Okay. Nice engine specialization. Let's just continue along the research path that will give me brake manufacture. Yeah, let's do that. Do I want to get anything else before that? Not really. I don't think so. Factory specialization is always factory expansion is obviously always nice, but I don't really see any value here, or at least not at the moment. 100 flippin' cars. I could get marketing. But I don't want to get marketing at the moment because I don't have the research slots for it. I don't have the green office space for marketing. I do wish there was a little bit more freedom with regards to the amount of office space that could exist in a certain factory floor. Like if I want to put down a marketing office or a research office right over here, I mean, why shouldn't I be able to? It seems like a very, very arbitrary distinction, you know, office space or not office space. Yeah, it just seems a little bit ridiculous. Tell you what, I will actually get a small van. That only costs 5,300 points. So let's do that. Right. Let's think about what we want to get. I want to get a brand new type of car. What do we want to call this? Should we call this Hawkeye? Hawkeye Mark 1? All right, sure. It's going to be it's going to be a budget car. Let's not go for a super, super large profit on this one. Create similar model. Yep. And we should make this one black. Black like Hawkeye. That's right. Obviously, I'm referencing the mega smash hit Marvel Avenger movies. I don't even know many other types of birds. That's the problem. What about Buzzard? Buzzard? Yeah, sure. A hawk. Hawk, that's another one. Hawk. Mark 1. I'm thinking of like birds of prey right now. Oh, no. Hold on. I need to make sure that I do the Roman numerical characters. Right. Let's do that. Make sure that it actually looks swanky. Okay. And then we've obviously got the seagull. We know about the seagull. I'm not going to deploy that quite yet, even though I could do it. I think Kitty Hawk, is that a bird? Please let me know in the comments if that's a bird. The Kitty Hawk, I guess that can be the luxury model. You know what? I'm gonna try putting it in at the lower end of the price range. I'm gonna try and sort of put all of my cars in at the lower end of the price range. This is a compact car. I feel like even with a name like Hawkeye, there is not a huge chance that this thing is a bestseller. Okay, that is an absolutely horrific color. That is a horrific color. Give me some other stuff. Sure, purple. That's an awful color as well, actually. Classic green. Okay, we got all cars that are classic green. Maybe I just make them all classic green. No, Hawkeye needs to be black. Hawkeye needs to be black. Get rid of that. Yeah. I'll make it purple, sure. And you can be whatever color you are at the moment. Lime green, I think. Yeah, okay. I'll leave that on there. Give me all of the advanced stuff for the luxury car, please. There we go. And all of the stuff for the expensive car as well. The Buzzard, we'll give the Buzzard in-car music. Give the Buzzard in-car music. That seems about right. And we'll just leave the Hawkeye completely empty. Cool. All right, so now we need to find a nice production schedule. And honestly, this is kind of a good opportunity to get a separate chassis assembly area. This maybe seems a little bit ridiculous, but roll with me on this for a second, folks. It's only going to cost me 58,000. I mean, I say only 58,000. If I had 58,000, I'd be a happy, very happy chappy, in fact. But I'm going to get an entirely different chassis assembly, just so that I can sort of like differentiate everything and keep everything good in my mind. Okay, Hawkeye. Get one Hawkeye. We need a Hawk, which is obviously different from the Hawkeye, obviously, which is obviously different from the Kitty Hawk, which is obviously different from the Buzzard. Right, I cannot remember. This was the budget one. So we're going to need most of this. Hawk. I think the Kitty Hawk was the most expensive. I think the Buzzard was the second most expensive. I think the Hawk was like the mid-range. Right. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. The Buzzard. Okay, so the Buzzard was the mid-range. The Hawk was expensive. Right, change the schedule around a little bit. The Hawk was expensive. The Buzzard was the mid-range. Bump that up to 4, bump that up to 5. All right, cool. Good. I'm happy with that. Wheel specialization, lovely. We're going to get brake manufacturer in just a second. That's grand. All right. So we're going to have a little bit of a backlog here, which I'm not super happy about. But that's okay. We can sort of offset that a little bit by bumping up all of these upgrades. By getting all of the upgrades to the fit body stations sorted. Yeah, that should be pretty darn good. Let's do it. Sure. This maybe is somewhat frivolous expenditure at a time where maybe I shouldn't be spending as much money as I actually am. And where does this take us to? This takes us to 25-minute production down from about 32 or 33-minute production. Okay. All right. It's an ambitious target. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. The painting area is going to need some work because we're now going to start to see some backlogs build up. Why don't I get another painting station right over there? I think that's a pretty good idea, to be honest. Let's get that linked up, that linked up, that linked up, and that linked up. There we go. Okay. Right, that's not perfect. Obviously, it's not ideal. It's I prefer it at a 1-to-1 ratio for a variety of reasons. Now that we've sort of mixed the production, mixed the belt, so to speak, it does mean that we can see a car float from here all the way down to the bottom. Which, I mean, will happen, but is not ideal. As you can see, it's happening. And now we've got a backlog at this one specific paint station. So, yeah, not great, not super perfect, but far from the end of the world. And I think it'll be just good enough to tide us over for now. Hopefully the chassis, we should continue to absolutely bash out all of the chassis. We could even get another fit body station if we wanted to. Yeah. All right. Cool. Happy with that. How's our production efficiency? Wow, we're up at 75%. I do not mind that at all. That is in fact really rather good. Yeah, wow. Holy cow, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Great. I'll take that any day of the week. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Okay, it's going to take a little while for all of the new compact cars to propagate down the production line. But when it happens, it'll be grand. It'll be glorious. Are we shifting any of these cars? We've got so many of the Pigeon Mark 1s just chilling around. It's actually a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, wow. We have got so many. So many of these cars. How many hours have you been in the showroom? Hours in showroom, 57. Look, over 55... Let's bump it up to a 75% discount. Sure, a 75% discount. The car is literally free. Okay, let's rein that in a little bit. 20 grand? A bit more. Sure. 10 grand. 10 grand. 10 grand seems totally reasonable for a state-of-the-art car, I must say. Okay, do I want to do that, or do I want to just add on new qualifiers, i.e. if it goes over 60 hours, we'll bump it up to 60% discount. Yeah, you know, just keep on going. Keep on going, potato. Just go the whole way. So there is a point where the car will literally become free automatically. How bonkers is that? If only this was how actual car showrooms worked. Instead of having to negotiate, you just waited. That would be fantastic. Alrighty. Look at this. It's looking good. The Sedan is doing good stuff. It's doing very, very good stuff. I'm very happy about it. It's looking nice. I'm hoping that my Sedan... Not my Sedan, sorry. The compact car. I'm hoping that the compact car is going to sell like wildfire. I really, really hope it's gonna take off. I don't know though. That will obviously remain to be seen. Okay, could I do with getting another fit body section? I kind of could. 75% efficiency. I could do with getting another fit engine section. That's for sure. Let's get another fit engine section. In fact, I could just straight up start manufacturing the process. All right, hold on. Let me switch to blueprint mode, and let me see if I can figure this out. We'll let the game play on whilst we're fiddling around with this in the background. Okay, so that's a 2-minute ratio, a 2-minute time frame. That's 3 minutes. That's 3 minutes too. That's 6 minutes. So we need 2 fit wheel assemblies, unless we wanted to go into fit brakes, fit tires, etc. Yeah, undecided, to be honest. I guess there's no reason to not go fit brakes. Right, let's transition here. Turn around that way. Turn around that way. And then fit steering wheel column. We don't actually have this tech as it stands, I don't believe. So we'll just get the fit steering wheel assembly and plonk that in there. All right, and how much is this blueprint gonna set me back? It's gonna set me back by quite a bit, but that's okay. Let's swap on back over, and let's get this built. Okay, I did say that I didn't actually want to do this, but it actually kind of works out in a really, really nice way. Like, I wasn't expecting it to look as good as it actually does. Yeah. Okay, lots and lots of resources needed to be imported. That's cool. Let's get it all in. I think we're going to start having some real resource importing issues. I mean, we already are starting to have real resource importing issues. Let's see if we can get another resource importer set up over there. Let's get a resource conveyor over here. There we go. That should make a bit of difference. Lovely. Okay. I suspect that our, production efficiency will decrease a little bit. But the reason that it's decreasing is that we now have more bits of factory stuff in action. And in fact, I honestly think that this single fit engine section will be able to satisfy the demand of all of the cars, hence me removing just those bits over there. I mean, how fast does it take to paint stuff? 34 minutes? Takes 34 minutes in order to paint anything. That is going to be a real roadblock. So every 30 minutes, we're basically getting 4 cars, which means that we get a new car every 7.5 minutes. It only takes 2 minutes and 45 seconds for the fit powertrain to be done. So we're going to need to scale up somewhere in order to keep a more efficient system working, I guess. That doesn't really make sense, but it made sense in my head, so I guess that's what counts, right? Well, actually, no, that's the exact opposite from what counts. Surely I want to try and be as clear as possible to articulate my ideas. Right, brake manufacturer. Let's not worry too much about any of the sort of production efficiencies at the moment. Let's just think about what we want to do in terms of manufacturing. Brake manufacturing, yes, absolutely. Let's get that. Advanced production. I would love to get advanced production. Advanced production would be great. It's gonna take me a bit too long, though, I think. So let's not get on that. Let's not get on that. Turbocharged conveyors. I do want to start using smart junctions. Smart junctions, I just don't think that they have that much. I just don't think they have that much importance at this moment in time. I'm sure that'll change, but I think that there's a lot to be done with. There's a lot to be done with smart belts, and I think once they are buffed, it should make a big difference. It'll really change the game. I'm gonna get all of these components to be manufactured in-house: horn, lights, seats, and aircon. I think that would be pretty darn good if we could get that up and running. Okay, brakes. We've got a little resource importer over here. Now, I want to see if I can try and get a... I want to see if I can try and get a brake manufacturing station up over here. Okay, let's get a resource importer right there. Let's get that to go right there. And then let's just connect this up to here. Perfect. Right, absolutely grand. Absolutely grand. That's totally grand. Okay, so then we're going to switch on over brakes. I'd like to only... Can I not set import priorities? Do I need to get a process for that? I think I actually do. Import priorities. Unlocks capability to set import priorities and production slots. Let's research that right now. I think that's what I need. Not entirely convinced that it is, though. I guess we'll just wait and see, right? But so far, the fit engine station looks pretty darn good. Our production efficiency, as I've already highlighted, has decreased just a smidge, which I'm not super happy about, but it is what it is. What I'm going to need to do next is probably try and get rid of these 2 fit engine stations. Yeah, I mean, that'll get me a good chunk of change back, which I can hopefully hold on to. Yeah, lots and lots of chassis on the line. Lots and lots of chassis on the line is not a good thing, usually. I try to avoid chassis on the line, to be honest. The fewer chassis that are sort of just sitting around, the better, because that's just money on the line that we're not doing anything with. No route to stockpile. Excuse me. There we go. Get that reconnected. Great. And then let's fast forward until we get import priorities, where I can actually make a change and actually make a difference. At the moment, I think I am. I think I am already using, like, locally made brakes. In fact, we can have a little look at that, can't we? Components. Yep. Brakes. Brakes. Yeah, produced per hour, consumed per hour. So we're gonna need to get another one, but that's fine. I mean, how do I find the price of brakes? The price of brakes per hour is 167. Is that 167 or is that 197? I should have checked that. That is 197. And we're just importing steel. So 1 bit of steel makes 2 brakes. That's a pretty darn good deal as far as I'm concerned, right? How much does it cost for steel? Steel is 51. Okay, so basically we're saving 150 bucks per set of brakes. In fact, no. Hold up. It costs 51 steel to make 2 brakes. 2 brakes are worth just shy of $200, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness, brakes are worth $214. 2 brakes, $418. No, $428. $428. $428 for 2 brakes. $428 for 2 brakes costs us $51 for steel. That is an incredible saving. That is a real saving. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double down. I'm going to double down on brake manufacture. In fact, I think I'm going to double down on manufacture just in general, in order to try and get me out of this dodgy cash situation which I have found myself in. There we go. Okay. Give me brakes. And so with that, we should, if I have a little look here, brakes should now be produced per hour 22. That should slowly level out to be exactly the same. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Early stock consumption. All right, fine, whatever. Great, but we should have no issues fulfilling all of the demand for brakes, even as we continue to grow. How is my money doing so well? Did a lot of cars just sort of hit that point where they became free? I don't actually know. In fact, it might have been the fact that that compact cars are now arriving in store. Also, defects are a problem. They're a scourge on the good reputation of Soaring Eagle cars. That's right. I think we should probably try and get that prioritized, actually. Maybe we should try and get defects queued up right after whatever we're researching right now. In fact, you know what? I think we will. That is a darn good idea. How are we doing? Are we managing to get all of the fitting electronics done? The problem with the fit electronics is that the time waiting for resources to arrive at the station is taking a while. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Cool. Import priorities. So I should now be able to set imports only local. That's right. All right. I didn't know that this was a thing. Factory-wide import settings. Prefer local? Yes, always prefer local. Always prefer local. No export room? That's fine. That's fine. I wish I could sell. I wish I could sell my excess brakes and stuff. That would be pretty darn good. Anyway, that's not too shabby. How are we doing? How's our production efficiency? It's not great. It has taken a little bit of a tumble since the beginning of the episode, but whatever. Not much we can really do. Part of the problem is that we've now got so many more processes involved. The fit powertrain, for example, that is... It takes a while. I mean, that takes 2 minutes and 45. Fit powertrain, I could get that upgraded. To 2 minutes and 45. Maybe 2 minutes and 45 is kind of like the benchmark. That's not too bad. Yeah. That's not too bad. Yeah, okay, let's aim for 2 minutes 45 across the board. That's 2 minutes. So is there any way that we can slow this down by any chance? No, not really. Not really. All right, that's just going to have to remain as 2 minutes. And then that fit steering wheel assembly. Let's get that sped up as about as fast as it can go. That's going to cost me money and not give me that much benefit, but it's kind of worth it. Right now, accessories specialization, great. I'm going to tech into the manufacture of all of those things. That's grand. Fit body, let's get more fit body stations. Let's get more fit body stations. Let's do that right now. I think that we can support another... I think we can get another 2, maybe another 1 fit body station. Let's dump it down there. Okay. Nice. And can I get another fit body station by any chance? I could get 2 more. Yes, indeed I can. Right. Little bit convoluted in order to get over here, but it'll be worth it. This is a temporary setup as well. There will come a point where... Uh-oh. 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 That is an issue. Right. Fit powertrain, destroyed. Fit radiator, destroyed. I hate it when this happens, but I do it with alarming regularity. Fit exhaust, let's get rid of that. I'm doubling down. Okay. There we go. And then connect that over there. Alright, I hate this on so many levels. Okay. Another fit paint station over there. Cool. Get that up there like so. And then, what have we got here? We got fit brakes over there, which means that I just need to get the other sections in front. So I need to get fit powertrain. Right, go blueprints. Fit powertrain. Yep. Fit radiator. Yep. Fit exhaust. Yep. Like that. All right, good. I've sorted it. I've sorted it. Give me, buy blueprints. Yes, it's cheap. It's a steal. I get it. I made lots of mistakes. I get it. It's a problem. Okay. Ditch this. Up here, across here, down there, down there. Down here, across there, down there. Perfect. Alrighty. I mean, this is going to absolutely destroy my efficiency, which I talked about really wanting to focus on in this episode. There we go. And stick that in there. Right. Well, that was an experience. That was an experience. Let's see if we can make any improvements to this at all. I don't even know. This painting area needs to change. We need to unlock advanced painting. Also, power consumption. Power consumption is a slippery slope. If we're not fulfilling 100% of our power needs, then we will be forever having problems. Okay. I don't want to spend too much of my money. I know I do have access to one more loan, but when I'm into sort of 2 loan territory, then things become real dicey. Okay. I think that we should start to see some recovery. Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of recovery in our production efficiency. That's what I'd like to see. Honestly, It's about getting that balance between having too much junk in the trunk. I mean, on the belts, obviously. Yeah, too much junk on the belts. That's never a good thing. But at the same time, you want to have as much stuff on the belts as possible, so as not to be wasting the productive, efficient time of any specific station. Yeah, waiting for resources. Do we need to wait? Is there any? It's computer circuits, really. Yeah, that's the major problem. We still have 100 cars in the storeroom. Are we just not selling any of the compact cars? We don't seem to be selling any cars recently. Ah, this is rubbish. Rubbish. Sell some cars, please, people. Okay. Wait until the horn manufacturer is done. I mean, this is gonna be a game changer. Horn manufacturing is going to be a total game changer. Yeah, see, this is not ideal. We got a lot of stuff on the belt. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't like it. I don't like it. All these guys are in sync, though. I do like that. That is cool. Yeah. Okay. Painting definitely needs to be overhauled. We need to make a move on that. I'm gonna buy one more power plant. Horn manufacturer. Yes. Now we're talking. Small van. Yes. Now we're talking. Right. Let me quickly set a car design. Off-road body. Sure. I'll get the off-road body. Great. Right. Now I am really in trouble. I am really in trouble. I'll tell you why. I have absolutely zero idea what I'm gonna name these vans. You know what? I tell you what. Let's just. Well, in fact, I was going to say let's just not make them now. But I actually do need to make them now. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna go broke. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this Baby Bird Mark 1. And I need some suggestions in the comments, please, about what I should actually call this van on a full-time basis. Right, all of these vans are going to be just named Baby Bird Mark 1. Copy. There we go. Right. In-car music. Yes, all of the good stuff in the luxury and the expensive variants. Wonderful. Let's start manufacturing that right now. Change schedule. Baby birds. Baby bird copy. Baby bird copy. Baby bird copy. Right. And so we're going to make as many of these as possible. Slightly fewer of those. One of those. Yeah. That's about right. All right. That's great. It feels bad because I'm not making any money at the moment. I feel like I would like to do a flash sale. This is at the moment that you have a Steam sale, and then just, you know, get rid of any excess stock. Except that's not really what a Steam sale is. Let's be real. I mean, Steam doesn't really have a catalog, a stock catalog, a limited number of stock items that they can sell. They of course have an unlimited amount of copies of any specific game that they can sell. That doesn't actually matter. Okay, I've made 2.3 million in selling the Pigeon Mark 1. I mean, that's not too bad. In the last hour, 20 grand. That is one car for $20,000. How is it so bad? How is this so poor? I literally cannot give this car away. Right, you know what I'm going to do? Uninstalled features. Let's bump it up to 35%. So that's going to take the price down even further. Known defects on cars, or cars lacks universal features. Sure, let's bump that up. Wait, that's a defect. Right. Car has known defects. 25%. 25% discount for defects. You know what? Double it. 50% discount. 50% discount for defects. That's how serious I am about defects. Look at that. Look at that. It's a Buzzard. It's a mid-range car, and you're gonna get it. And you're gonna get it for 4,000 bucks. Look at this. There is a defect. You're gonna get it for 9 grand. It's a budget car, 9.5 grand. It is practically free at this point. Right. So that's how we're gonna make our money. Car likes universal features. Car likes defects. Fine. I think we're having a little bit of a flash sale. It's not a big flash sale. It's a little flash sale. And it's going to keep us afloat. Fingers crossed. Right. Brakes. Brakes we're still doing okay for. I'd like to get some more accurate figures. How am I doing? Produced per hour, 28. Consumed per hour is 32. I mean, I know for a fact that that is not true. Also, I need to start manufacturing horns, don't I? Yes. Okay. Can I even... Do I even... How many horns do I consume? Not many, I don't think. Not many at all. This is going to cost me 36 grand. It's a price that I'm perfectly willing to pay, I would hasten to add. Let's get that in there. It's already ready to go. And let's set you to prefer local on absolutely everything. Fantastic. Okay, how much am I paying for horns? Can I get a price on horns, please? Where is it? Horn. Here we go. 85 bucks. And what does it actually cost me to make? It costs me 51 and I get 2. At least I think it cost me 51. Whatever the price of steel is. Steel is 60 bucks and I get 2, so I'm making a saving, but I'm not making a massive saving. Yeah, so I'm basically getting $170 worth of, you know, hornage. Yeah, hornage. Yep, that's right. $170 worth of hornage for $60 of steelage. It's simple economics. It's simple economics. Tell you what, though. Economics-wise, my efficiency, it feels better than it actually is. And the reason that it feels better than it actually is because this section is torpedoing my efficiency. Absolutely torpedoing my efficiency. Yeah, because I've got so many brand new stations. Lights manufacture. Let's get this set up as well. Let's get this set up right now. Right, make lights. Make lights, not war. Let's get that in there. Okay. That should be connected up. So, what do I need for this? It's 1 glass and 1 steel, so that costs 60 bucks, and glass costs 39, so yeah, about 100 bucks. 100 bucks, and how much does it cost for lights? 147. And how many lights do I make? I make 2 lights. So I'm actually making a pretty significant saving there. I'm saving about $200 by making my own lights. Will I be able to make my own? You know what I should do? You know what I should totally just change? I should just change it to only local. Hold on. I can't change it to only local because there is... I should change it to only local for lights. Right? Yeah, lights and horns, only local. Lights and horns, only local. Because at the end of the day, I don't actually care if it takes the lights a little bit extra time to be manufactured. No export room? Yeah, that's fine. We're working on it. It's okay. Yeah, brakes. Brakes are only local. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, are these lights imported? Horn imported. Yeah, that's going to change. That is absolutely going to change. Right, no export room on the lights, no export room on the horns, no export room on the brakes. I'm not convinced that we actually use that many brakes. I think, to be honest, we could probably get rid of one of these. You know what? It would be great if we could... Great if we could make our own steel. You imagine the cost saving? You imagine if we imported our own iron ore and we made a blast furnace in the corner of our factory. Oh boy, that would be great. Right, why is this taking such a long time? No speakers. Why are there no speakers? Oh, it's because I ran out of money. Well, that ain't great. That ain't great at all. Right. Have we sold off all of our defective cars yet? Not yet. Known defects. Let's bump that up. Let's bump that up as well. Right. See if that makes us any more money. I doubt it will, but it's worth a shot. We are sort of floating around very, very, very low amounts of money. I mean, is there any like sense in like reducing the price of our cars? I don't actually think that it makes the slightest bit of difference, like where the car sits in the like in the price range. Okay, it says that the Robin's not actually making money, but I don't believe it. Yeah, so let me reduce everything right down to the bottom of the range. As I say, I'm like almost certain that this makes no difference. Hawk's already there. Expensive. Hawk's already there. Baby Bird, you're kind of already there anyway. Have we actually got any vans in the storage area? In the, you know what I mean, the showroom? Right. See if that makes any difference. We might see a little bit of an uptake. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm wholeheartedly mistaken. We basically just reduced the price on every single car that we have by a significant amount. Doesn't really seem like we've shipped that many more cars. Okay, where are the vans? Have we got any vans coming through yet? Have we even seen our first van? Problem is, there's so much on the belt. That's the Baby Bird Mark 1. That's a van right there. That's coming through. That's good. But that's a Buzzard. Yeah, that's a compact car. Alright, I guess reducing the price did actually make a bit of difference. The Robin Mark II seems to be selling quite well. I mean, can I have a little look at the sales of cars in the last hour? Sales by number, the Pigeon Mark I has been far and away the most successfully selling car. Sure. But that's because it's been discounted so heavily and because we've had so many in stock. Yeah. That's a bit of a bummer. All right, well, I mean, financially, I don't think we can really complain, to be honest. I think we just need to continue to press on and get more and more manufacturing capability. Yeah, I don't even think it's that complicated. We get more manufacturing capability, and we use that to save even more money. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. It's simple economics. Okay. Okay, we've got seat manufacturer. Let's get aircon manufacturer now. That's not going to make a massive difference, but it will at least make some difference. Okay. No export room? What the heck are you talking about? No export room for this? What are you talking about? For lights? Are you off your trolley, mate? Oh no. There's no connection. There's no connect. It's the stupidest mistake of all time. It's so bad, but it's now fixed. It's fine. All right, well that sort of resolves a bunch of problems. All right, great. Happy days. That's that sorted. All right, well that'll have a knock-on effect, but I don't think it's going to be a detrimental knock-on effect. Yeah, sure. It certainly introduced a lot more interesting colors to our pie chart. So, yay, that's a good thing. That's absolutely a good thing. Let's pretend altogether it's a good thing. Say it with me. It's a good thing. If you buy that, you'll buy anything. All right. We fixed the problems. I don't think that we'll have any further problems. Yeah, I think we'll be absolutely fine. Okay, let me get seat manufacturer up and running. We've got enough money to do just that. New seats make seats. seat output is 2. Yeah, 2 every 8 minutes. I think that's fine, right? There we go. There we go. Let's get it all imported, and let's get seats on only local. Only local. And only local. Grand. Okay, we might have a bit of an issue with making these seats. We might not be able to make seats fast enough with just one make seats thing. Let me have a look at the stats. Right. Produced per hour. How many seats have we got? It doesn't show us as making any seats. And how many seats are required in every car? 2 seats in every car? Is that it? Only 2 seats in every car? That seems a little bit like a swizz, to be honest. Alright, whatever. Alright, 60%, 57% production efficiency. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Getting back to the once lofty heights of 75%. Yeah, okay, so the lights are coming in. Okay, this is feeling better. This is feeling better. So we basically need 4 seats every 12 minutes. Yeah, 4 seats every 12 minutes. And at the moment, we're not doing that. And I can't even get any upgrade that would make it worth it. Because at the moment, we make 2 seats every 9 minutes. So I'm going to need to get another make seat machine. But then we will end up actually overproducing seats. Which is kind of irritating. But I guess that's the way of the world. I guess that's fine. Yeah, did I put that on prefer local or only local? Yeah, only local. 15% local. 45% local. I mean, absolutely everything should be local in terms of hornage and in terms of lightage. Yeah, locally made light. All of these lights are locally made. I don't know where that stat is coming from about percentage local, but absolutely everything should be local. Yeah. Yeah, that's not cool. But you know what? The good news is that we're now completely sorted, and we shouldn't have any issues with regards to making seats. We should be totally fine. Yeah, we should be absolutely grand. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right, we're down to 59 cars. 59 cars in the showroom. That's actually quite a big improvement. My competitors are absolutely destroying me in terms of bringing new features online. But I guess that's okay. I guess I'm not bothered by that. I'm definitely bothered by that. Let's get that added to the queue. That added to the queue. I am all in. I am all in on making these cars as cheap as I possibly can. I'm not all about the features. I am about manufacturing the materials in-house so as to make cars as cheap as chips. That's what I'm all in on. That is absolutely what I'm all in on. Yeah, what more can I say? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what's happening. Look, I've got an aggressive system of price discounting. And as long as we can get on top of our accessory stations, if we can get that sorted, then we're sorted. We're doing great. We're doing real good. Look, honestly, don't get me wrong. I'm actually quite happy with where we are. I think we're close to where we want to be. We just need some better fit accessory stations, honestly. We just need maybe one more of them. Maybe one more fit accessory station. Honestly, maybe another fit accessory station. I just don't want to, given my financial status at the moment. It's just poor. All right, we were up to about 69%. 69% production efficiency there. That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. No export room. Yeah, no export room. That's a bit of a weird one because that doesn't actually matter. I don't really care about the fact that we don't have any export room. Yeah, you know, I think we might just manage with just 2 fit accessory stations. It's not a perfect ratio, but it is just about perfect. The fit steering assembly, that could be sort of trimmed down into the fit steering column and then the fit the steering wheel, per se. But I don't think it needs to be. I think we can just sort of leave it as is. Yeah, I think we can leave it as is for now. Yeah, I am a little bit worried about the sort of general throughput, but it seems to be holding steady, which I guess is what matters. Yeah. That's pretty darn good. 72% of slots are running, vehicles running, 8% of the vehicles inside the factory are currently being worked on. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That is not great. That is not great. That is not great at all. Could really do with improving that figure right there. Yeah, also, defect. I did say that I wanted to get defect detection. I still do. I'm just not sure if it's that important. I think I'd rather get aircon manufacturing, right? Especially since all of our, like, super advanced cars are getting aircon. Yeah, also, I should get early stock consumption as well for the fit electronics section specifically. I mean, it's uniquely good for the fit electronics station because fit electronics station oftentimes only has to import like one chip. I'll tell you what, that's what I should probably do. Let me just get a supply stockpile. I don't usually like doing supply stockpiles at this stage. Let me... for any. There we go. And I'll import a bunch of chips to the supply stockpile so that it can quickly just hop across to the fit electronics station. And that should help speed things up just a little bit, which is grand. It might not make any difference, but I think it'll be good. I think it's a positive step. Right, and it looks like we're actually getting through this backlog that we've got on the belt, which is very, very good. I'm actually pretty darn happy with this, to be honest. I didn't really foresee us getting anywhere near our initially quite high efficiency rate, but it seems to have turned around. Yes. Yes. I must say, I'm quite satisfied with that. And we're starting to see some baby birds. Baby birds in the showroom. This is good. This is very good news. Very, very, very good news. We've not quite cleared our backlog, but we're getting there. Financially, I think we've made a profit for a couple of the past hours. Not all of them, but we have made a profit, which is quite nice. We've still got a loan outstanding. How much is outstanding on this massive hulking loan? 213,000. So basically 2.1 million. Wow. Hourly capital repayment 21,000 and the hourly interest is 11,000. That is substantial. That is very, very substantial. I don't want to underplay that at all, but we're holding steady. We're paddling hard in the water, but we are staying afloat. Very, very much afloat. I wouldn't say that it's a cruise ship sort of floating style. Maybe like a bit of driftwood floating style. Yeah, more comparable to driftwood than a cruise ship. But maybe that's just me looking for an appropriate analogy. In fact, that is exactly what I'm doing. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this episode right up here. This, of course, ladies and gents, has been Soaring Bird Carco. Let me know if you've got any suggestions for a name series for the small van. I'm also going to need more name series for other car designs. Yeah, the off-road style. I mean, we need to find some off-road birds. I don't even know what that means, but if you know, let me know in the comments. Ladies and gents, thanks as ever to my generous patrons over at patreon.com/openpotato. I hope you'll tune in for the next episode. I'll see you then. Bye.